Tekena tiptoed quietly into the room reserved for his new wife, who everyone knew as their housemaid. The time is around 10 p.m. in the night, and Diana had slept off. He left Diana in the bedroom and went in to pass some time with the housemaid. The housemaid was a very beautiful and well-cultured lady. She has a clay-colored skin that shines brightly like the early morning sun. Every time Tekena sees her, his heart rumbles with unquenchable joy. He finally found happiness after many months of silent sorrow, which he had seen in the hands of Diana, his wife. He gently opened the housemaid's room and entered. Tekena had instructed her to always keep her room open so that each time he comes, he would enter without knocking or difficulties. Good evening, my dear husband. I'm happy to see you tonight. I have been waiting for you and wondering if you were not going to come to my room this night. My co-wife has been the only person who has been enjoying your patronage, while my own website lay dormant, begging to be browsed. You have to understand that you are now having two wives. You have to share your time equally with us. I missed you, the housemaid said as she hugged Tekina tightly. She served him okra soup, which she had cooked separately earlier that evening. I'm not even dividing my time between the two of you. My time is for you and you alone. No one else can enjoy my patronage except you. I was just waiting for the right time. I was just waiting for Diana to fall asleep so that I can leave the bedroom quietly and she will not notice. It was not as if I did not want to come. If I don't come to your room, where else would I want to be, if not here? I truly love you, Tekena said as he sat down and quickly washed his hands to start eating the food. I understand, my love. To me, it is only when you come to my room that I have the opportunity to serve you food as my husband. I will always cook different food for you so that I will have the satisfaction of serving my husband in the house. I hope you like the okra soup, the housemaid said as she held Tekina's shoulder while he was busy swallowing balls upon balls of eba. This is the best food I have eaten today. The okra soup is fantastic and sweet. I absolutely love it. When I finish, I will also eat the other food. I hope you are ready for me, Tekina asked with laughter. Yes, I'm ready for whatever you want tonight, the housemaid said. Tekina quickly realized that his love making with the housemaid was usually more passionate than when he makes love to Diana. Gradually, his mind left Diana. He no longer sees her as his wife, and he also no longer cares if she decides to leave the house to visit Jones anytime she wants. You are so sweet. I found peace of mind and happiness the day you entered my house. I'm so happy I decided to get married to you. I was sad and miserable before your arrival. You have come to restore my happiness. I will forever love and cherish you, Tekena said when he finished eating her honey. I love you too, my darling. I will forever be loyal to you. I will honor you as my king and the man of the house. No one else can ever take your place in my life, the housemaid said. Soon, Tekina left the room around 12 a.m. and went back to be with Diana. Where have you been? I have been looking for you, Diana asked when Tekina went back to bed. I was doing some work in my study. I have some papers to submit at work tomorrow. I don't want to miss the deadline. That's why I went to do it this night. But I'm here for you now, my love. How is the baby going? Has it been kicking you this night? Tekena asked as he touched Diana's growing tummy. The baby has been disturbing me. I have not been able to sleep, Diana said. So sorry to hear that, Tekena replied. The next day, after Tekena had gone to work, Diana went to John's house to spend some time there. She now has a spare key to John's house, and even Jones has bought a new car and hired a driver to drive Diana anywhere she wants. Every day, when her husband goes to work, she calls the driver to come and pick her and take her to John's house. Here she will spend the rest of the day. She had always told the housemaid she was going to see a friend or she was going for antenatal visit at the hospital. The housemaid does not bother to ask too much questions. Diana's pregnancy is now big. Her expected delivery date is drawing very near. Her fear is that she will give birth to a white baby. She was beginning to wonder how she and Jones would handle the situation. What are we going to do if my husband finds out that you are the father of the baby? The baby will come out with a white skin. There will be no way to deny. What is your plan? Diana asked Jones when he came back from work that evening. There's no need to worry. I'll take care of things. If the baby is really my baby, I will handle things properly. I have told you not to worry yourself. Just give birth first. If I'm the father of the baby, I'll take responsibility and stand firm. Jones said, how are you going to handle my husband? Because he'll be furious. Diana asked. Leave everything to me. Jones said. 1 week to Diana's expected delivering date, Jones told her something she never expected would happen. She visited him on Saturday evening to cool off in his house. When he broke the news that effectively ruined her weekend, I have been transferred to the UK to take over our London branch. I'll become the branch CEO in London. I'm moving tomorrow so that I'll resume work on Monday because the position is currently vacant. John said while hugging Diana when she arrived in his house. She dropped her bag and started looking at Jones with surprise written all over her face. Are you serious or you are joking? Diana asked tearfully. She could not believe what she heard and had to reconfirm to be sure she had heard properly. Yes, I'm very sure. I have been transferred to London as the CEO of our branch there. I have been promoted because the branch we have in London is the biggest in the world. Are you not happy for me? You should be happy for me because that means a lot for my career, John said while trying to touch Diana in a romantic way. What did you say? I should be happy for you. Why would I be happy for you? Why do you think I should roll out the drums and start celebrating because you have been transferred out of the country? Why should I be happy? Diana asked while ranting like an injured dog. You should be happy for me because I'm your love and certainly you want the best for me. Don't you want me to move forward in my career? Don't you wish me well? I have been elevated to a higher position and you are acting up as if you don't have my good interest at heart. Were you not wishing me well? Jones asked while rushing to the refrigerator to grab a bottle of wine to use and celebrate the new position. He also brought out a letter of appointment given to him by the company and showed it to Diana. Are you going to accept the appointment? Diana asked after reading the letter of appointment and seeing that it means Jones would permanently stay in the UK with every little prospect of ever returning to Nigeria. Are you going to accept the appointment? Diana asked again with a more serious voice. I don't understand your question. Do you want me to reject it? Jones asked while pouring wine into 2 glass cups he had brought out. Yes, you should reject it because of me. I'm pregnant for you, Jones, and you cannot leave me here and move to the UK. Don't you get it? Diana asked with anger. She refused to collect the cup of wine offered to her by Jones. What? So you don't wish me well in my career? Now I guess what your anger is all about. You want me to reject a once in a lifetime opportunity. In this job, not many people make it to the position of branch manager. A branch as big and lucrative as London, and you want me to reject it. I think the pregnancy has made you a bit mentally ill. How can you be making such a wicked suggestion? Jones asked, while gently sipping from his cup of wine. He finished his own cup of wine and also drank the one rejected by Diana. You should reject it because you are going to be a father soon, and you can't leave your baby in Nigeria and relocate to the UK. What are you leaving the responsibility for? Who will take care of the baby? You have to reject the appointment. You are going nowhere. You will stay here and take care of the mess you created. Diana kept asking questions upon questions, but Jones insisted he would never reject the appointment he got in London. What do you mean when you say I must take care of the mess I created? You're making it sound as if I created any problem for you. I thought you were going to celebrate with me, but it is now very clear you are not happy. What mess did I create? You are the one who offered yourself to me. I never forced you. Did I force you? Jones asked, while pouring wine for himself. He took a sip from the cup and listened to Diana's next rant. I mean you got me pregnant and your baby is lodged in my room. And someone has to take responsibility. You are the father of the child and you can't just relocate to London. Diana's voice was getting emotional and she was about to start crying. Who told you I'm the father of the baby? Who told you I got you pregnant? How do you know I was the one who got you pregnant? You have to calm down so that we can handle this situation wisely. The way you are going about it, will only bring trouble for you. Why are you so sure that I'm the father of the baby? Jones asked sarcastically, as if he doesn't even care about the tears which had started pouring from Diana's eyes. I'm sure because you have been lodging into my website endlessly. I can't even remember when last I did it with my husband. It has been you for the past 10 months. Why are you denying me now? I thought you accepted this baby the day I told you I was pregnant. Why are you rejecting the child now? Diana asked. She was weeping sorrowfully. I didn't accept any child. What I said was that if the baby is born and it is confirmed that it is mine, I will take the child as mine. The baby is not yet born, so I don't know if it belongs to me or your husband. You are a married woman, Diana, and I think you should go home and be with your husband. As for me, my load is already packed and I'm flying out of this country tomorrow. Jones said as he left the scene. Diana went home with a sorrowful heart. When she got home, she saw the whole house scattered. What is going on here? Diana asked the men who were moving items up and down the living room. Your husband had been promoted to the position of branch manager. He's now the one who will take over John's position, as Jones has been transferred to London. The family is moving to a new house. The house Jones used to live in. Jones must have moved out by now. It's a company house and it has been given to your husband as the new branch manager in Nigeria. A man said to Diana, My God, so I'm going to live in Jones' house with my husband. How am I going to deal with all the dirty memories I created in that house? Diana asked herself as she crashed into one of the chairs in tears. She went into labor. She was rushed to the hospital to give birth.